You are going to learn how to build this mushroom mansion. I built this elegant underground mushy as part of my Minecraft storyteller world, where you are led by quests to the nether to learn the secrets of the blaze and enderman, discovering the truth behind your father's past and the dark secrets responsible for the undead and the end creatures roaming the world. This mansion will be the home of your father's killer, a madman who has lived in the mountains near you since your father was a child. I wanted to make sure that this place felt mystical and seemed inviting. Even though the man inside is a murderer, he was once a kind man, but he was driven mad by the cursed armor found in the underworld. I used amethyst to portray this magical look and added quartz to achieve the stock look of a mushroom. I wanted this mushroom to be shaped like it had grown sideways out of the wall and then up, so I made sure that it came out into the cave before bringing the stock up. This direction also helped me create space for the later interior design. For the cap of the mushroom, I really want to be able to have a place to put a room. Above the stock, it'll feel isolated from the rest of the bright house and has kind of a secret room with lots of secrets to hold. So I started by shaping the 4 axes of the cap and then wrapping around to help get the starter shape. And I added more crystals for this room and moved on to the roof portion. I chose to layer the roof with amethyst to again cement that the amethyst on the cave floor was part of the growth of the mushroom. I fleshed out its shape and tried to show sagging on the wall side and an up tilt on the open cave side. I found that the stock was looking rather dull, and I decided I would add definition using cherry blossom trapdoors. These helped show direction in the stock and drew the eye upwards towards the cap. With that taken care of, I added some chiseled quartz to the ceiling to help differentiate the stock and the cap. I found that the whole build was looking quite dark compared to what I had imagined, and added some frog lights and underwater lanterns to brighten the cap. I also added some hanging roofs to shape the edges and to add some depth. With that, it was time to make an entrance. I decided on a more subtle entrance, using redstone to create a vertical gate or portcullis. This worked well, and I was able to hide all redstone quite well. Moving inside, it was plain to see that amethyst was not going to work well to show off the inside, and I decided to continue with quartz. I shaped a second floor above the foyer and made a grand staircase leading to the 3rd floor. On the 2nd floor, I made a large bed with some chests and a nice backdrop made with frog lights and trapdoors. It was looking splendid. Now I moved to the 3rd floor, which had an awkward L shape and gave me some design trouble. It needed to flow from the stairs and also still feel connected to the rest of the house, so guardrail was definitely a no-go. I decided on this workbench look with a storage area and kind of a large shroom-like decoration, which ended up working really well. Now it was time for my favorite bit, the secret cap room, which ended up not being very secret. In order to be able to get there, I added a spiral staircase using quartz and blackstone, trying to foreshadow the evil above. In the cap, I added an enchanting room library and ended up splitting the room in half in order to improve the feng shui and the flow from the staircase into the room. I added an altar with candles and the famous cursed armor. On the opposite side, I also put a lava cauldron and some decorations to adding to the overall dark aesthetic. I wanted to add a secret room in this mushroom head, but that's a spoiler, so I won't say. Let me know if you would want to try this story for yourself and explore the mystery of your father's death.